Let's see how firm that foundation is out on the Waymaker out in the Atlantic Ocean. There's our man, Ty Atteberry, joins us again. Hope you don't get tired of visiting with us, because we really look forward to visiting with you. 22 days in. How's it going today?
It's going well. It's going well. In fact, we just caught a fish right before we jumped on. So there's a ton of just nothing going on, and then followed by chaos. It's just when you think you're getting ready to take a nap, something goes on, and you got to raise the sails or lower the sails, or something happens.
Oh,
so
that's
catching
wild.
a fish is a good way to be woken up.
Was it a keeper?
It was
Okay,
a little
good.
tuna.
Tuna.
It was a little tuna that we'll have for dinner tonight.
Ah, very good. You just caught dinner. That's cool.
Yep.
Okay, time-wise, and you said you just crossed another timeline in the past day or so. It's what, mid-afternoon, early afternoon there?
Yeah, it's mid-afternoon here, and so I think we're now 3 or 4 hours ahead of you. It's hard to. My phone is completely confused. My watch is confused. My computers. Nobody knows where we're at. So, but we're about 300 nautical miles from our waypoint, which is just north of Brazil. We're about 3,300 nautical miles into the trip. So we've got about 14 days left. So we're going to head over towards Brazil. We'll get off the coast of Brazil, catch some trade winds and some current, hopefully, and it'll be smooth sailing up to the British Virgin Islands.
Great. All right, let's show that map that you sent us, and thanks for doing that. So here's your location where that blue dot is. That's pretty close, right there, the Horn of Brazil, right?
Yep, that's it. So we're shooting just north of there.
Okay. And then you cut in, right, and go not right on the coastline, but sort of kind of parallel to the coast.
We'll kind of parallel that coast, and then kind of as where it starts to curve in, we'll start to go up. There's the Caribbean islands kind of come down there, and then we'll bounce through the Caribbean islands up to the British Virgin Islands from there.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Yep.
So 22 days in, you said about 14 remaining, and you saw some boats this week, 2 boats.
We did. So I'm seeing 2 boats. That's a record for the last 10 days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you look at this map and you would think that you would see a bunch of boats out here, and you just don't. That's what's amazing about this.
Oh man, that's the thing, that picture right there, that's the one that sticks with me when you talk about the vastness and how big the ocean is, because again, all of those little points are boats. And the 2 you've seen this week are 2 of the few you've seen the whole trip.
That's correct. And they're big shipping containers. One of them we saw at night, which is kind of cool because you can see them coming from a long distance off. And then we saw another shipping container the other day, and that was during the day. So 2 boats.
Nice. 2 boats. It's a big day. So you passed, I think this past week, you passed the midpoint of the total trip. Do you have a celebration? Do you recognize that as the midpoint? Is there any recognition of that?
So the captain cooks breakfast every Sunday morning. So we eat dinner together as a crew, and then every Sunday he cooks the breakfast. So we kind of did that. Actually, the next big milestone's crossing the equator. There's some traditions with that I'm looking forward to. Everybody crosses the equator a little bit different. And then there's an initiation for the first time that I'm not fully aware of, but the captain, I think, has something up his sleeve.
Okay, good. When will that happen? That happens this week coming up?
That'll probably happen this week. So if we touch base this time next week, maybe I'll have some pictures of whatever that initiation looks like.
You better believe we will, because we want to hear about that. Okay, that's pretty cool. And you said you just caught a tuna this morning, but y'all are getting really creative in the lures that you're using. Let's show the folks these pictures you sent us. So you're making handmade lures, right?
That's the one that actually just caught the tuna, believe it or not. So we've had a couple of marlin stalking us at night, and we didn't bring, if I did this trip again, I'd bring proper fishing rods and reels. We just have these hand lines, and the marlin they're so fast and so big, they'll just come and take those lures right off. And so we started, I think we lost like 4 or 5, and you can see them come up, and we were trying to get the lines in before they could come and snag it, but they'll just come in and nail it. And so yeah, we had to get creative and start making our own lures, and we just caught one on this one
There you go.
specifically. So, believe it or not, they'll eat anything, I guess.
Winner, winner, tuna dinner. There you go. And there's another picture of another lure. See if we can show that. This one is, you guys are really using your time wisely. Maybe we don't have that picture, but there's another one also. So well done there. And the weather's been good. Weather continues to be good for you.
Yeah, weather's been good. We had our first kind of little squall the other day where rain was really coming down. You couldn't see anything. But once again, it was great because the boat now looks clean. We needed a nice little wash down.
You said that last Friday that you were almost hoping for some rain to kind of clean things off.
Yeah, you just get salt built up on the boat. And there in Cape Town was a working harbor. And so they had a lot of just dirt and dust on the boat. So it was nice to get a nice rain and just soak everything and wash it down.
Very cool. Very cool. And let's share with people the picture you sent to us of just a fabulous rainbow shot that you saw.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah, this was last night at dinner. Yeah, we were eating dinner, and that was right off the back of the boat.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Man, that is so cool. And again, one of the shots you're only going to get if you're out there in the middle of the Atlantic. So thanks for sharing that with us. We appreciate it. Okay, so up next this week, you're going to cross the equator, and that'll be a marker. And we'll find out next week what the initiation is when you cross the equator.
We'll all find out. It'll be great.
Yeah, good. What else is ahead? That do you have to do things to keep you looking forward and just make sure you're engaged with everything?
I've been trying to keep Coach Rogers, who was our strength coach at Baylor, proud. I've got a circuit that I do in the morning to try to work out and keep myself kind of active. But a lot of the things he taught us when I was at Baylor, I'm trying to implement. A lot of body weight squats and sit-ups and one-legged. So I'm trying to implement everything he taught me out here.
There you go.
It's fun because you're rocking the whole time. It adds another dimension to it.
I can't imagine that. I cannot imagine that at all. And the beard's just going to continue to go, right? Kind of Tom Hanks style.
Yeah, we'll see what the wife says about it. But this is the first time in 50 years I haven't shaved, and I've never had a beard.
Right.
So this is I got past the itchy point, and now it actually, I kind of like it.
All right, there you go. Well, if there's ever a time not to shave, it's when you're in the middle of the Atlantic. So there you go, Ty.
Exactly right.
Yeah, very cool. Well, thanks for letting us check in with you. We appreciate it. Starlink did its job. And if you don't mind, we'll check in with you again next Friday.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Safe sailing. Thank you very much.